So student, these are the few previous year pointers related to Indian space mission, which is very important topic in Indian space program. Okay, and in this particular slide we are going to see moon mission. Okay, this is very important. Okay, moon mission means lunar mission. Okay, and the first moon mission is known as Chandrayaan 1. Okay, so if they ask what is the name of the first Indian mission, that is Chandrayaan. As the word also suggests, Chandra means Chand and Yaan means the space vehicle. Okay, so the vehicle which is going to monitor the moon, the Chand, that is the moon, is known as Chandrayaan. Okay, so student, you should remember it is India's first lunar mission and sixth country after which US, EU means European Union, Russia, Japan, China. So these are the 5 countries who have already done the lunar mission. So India became the 6th country in the world out of, like you can say, more than 130 countries. India became the 6th country to have the lunar mission. Okay, and it is world 68th lunar mission, and you should know that first lunar mission was happened in year 1959 by USSR. Okay, got it? And a very important PYQ pointer that we have seen many times in different exam is the launch date. Okay, remember it by heart, 22nd October 2008. At least year you remember, 2008, October 2008. Okay, 22nd October 2008 is the important landmark history point for the ISRO, because at this particular date the Indian first lunar mission was fired. Okay, and the launch vehicle you should remember, again it is a very important pointer, it is PSLV C11, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. I already told you what exactly is a launch vehicle, and each launch vehicle has different technologies. So C11, you can say it is some technology things they have put. Okay, and in the recent trend we are seeing the questions like who was the chairman when this Chandrayaan 1 was launched. Okay, and student, you should remember that it is G. Madhavan Nair. Okay, in 2008 he was a chairman. Under his guidance, the India's first mission Chandrayaan 1 was launched. Okay, so this Chandrayaan 1 is very important for all the competitive examination who have space technology in their syllabus. Okay, coming to the next Chandrayaan mission after 11 years, that is second moon mission. Second mission is Chandrayaan 2, and again the launch date you should remember, 22nd, so dates are same, but this time July 2019. Okay, so in July 2019 this Chandrayaan 2 was launched, and this is very important, GSLV Mark 3, because if they ask the first mission it is PSLV C11, but if it's say that Chandrayaan 2 launch vehicle, it is GSLV Mark 2. Okay, GSLV Mark 2, it is a very heavy launch vehicle. Okay, and a very important terminology in Chandrayaan 2 is the lander and rover. You have also heard this terminology, lander and rover. So they can ask what is the name of the lander used in Chandrayaan 2. It is Vikram. It is again to honor the first chairman Vikram Sarabhai. And rover is Pragyan. Okay, they are basically a robots which are going to dig the exploration on the moon. Okay, so you should remember the name of the lander and rover, Vikram and Pragyan. Okay, and again in 2019 under the chairmanship of Dr. K. Sivan. Okay, Dr. K. Sivan was the chairman during which Chandrayaan 2 was launched. Okay. In the Chandrayaan 2, you should remember at least date, launch vehicle, and lander and rover name. Okay. Student, this Chandrayaan 3 is very important because it is a recent one, and if you go through that, the launch date is 14 July 2023. Okay, at least you should remember the year that Chandrayaan 3 was launched in 2023. And a very important mission. Why this is very important mission? Because it is the first mission, first satellite on the moon south pole. Okay, so India is the first country who was able to make a soft landing on the moon south part. So if this is a moon, the south part of the moon they are able to land. That is the landing point, and it is named as a Shakti point. Remember, this is important. They can ask you this question: what is the name of soft landing point? It is known as Shakti point. Okay. And again, a very important date, since this is a launch date. Okay, so after 1 month it reached the moon. Okay, and on 23rd August 2023. Why I am focusing on this particular date? Because this particular date is declared as National Space Day. Okay, so this soft landing date of Chandrayaan 3, that is 23rd August. Okay, it is National Space Day. How you can recognize? Just remember 2023. Okay, so 23 year and 23 date of August. August is having National Space Day. So this particular days is celebrated as National Space Day. Again, if they ask you what is the name of the launch vehicle, the launch vehicle name is LVM-3. Okay, it is lightweight motor. Okay, LVM-3 is the name of the launch vehicle. Again, they have used the same lander and rover. Okay, with the advanced technology. So the name we have already seen, it is Vikram and Pragyan. Okay, got it? So these are the moon mission. You can make a screenshot. This will be very helpful for your upcoming exam. Few other important pointer related to other space missions. So we have seen the Chandrayaan mission, lunar mission, moon mission. Now we are going to see some other Indian space mission. Okay, so the next mission is Mars mission. Mars, the red planet. Okay, so first you should name, remember the name of that mission. It is Mangalyaan. Mangal means the Mars and Yaan means the spacecraft. Okay, so Mangalyaan means the Yaan, the spacecraft which is going to the Mangal. Mangal means Mars. Okay, it is also known as MOM. What is MOM? You have seen the movie of Akshay Kumar. It is Mars Orbiter Mission. Okay, Mars Orbiter Mission, Mangalyaan. And we have seen, like, it is the world first country to reach in first attempt. Not on Mars, of course, on the orbit of the Mars. Okay, achieving that attempt in the first itself is a great achievement for any country, and India became the first country to reach in the Mars orbit in the first attempt. And who has tried to reach in the Mars? Fourth country. Okay, so US, European Union and Russia, they have already attempted. They are able to reach, but not in first attempt. So India has attempted and got it in first attempt only. Okay, again the date you should remember. It is a long duration, you can see, because Mars is very far. Okay, so it is launched in year, just remember the year 2013, and it reached on 2014. And a very important, I told you many times, just remember the launch vehicle name. It is PSLV C25. Okay, for the lunar mission, we have seen, okay, similar to the Mars mission, the launch vehicle is PSLV C25. Again, at that time the chairman was K. Radhakrishnan. Okay, like we have seen in Chandrayaan, what Chandrayaan 1 has different chairman, G. Madhavan Nair. Here the chairman is K. Radhakrishnan. Okay, so here this launch vehicle and the date are very important. Okay, coming to the sun mission, solar mission, this is a very recent one, and the name you should know, Aditya L1. Okay, the terminology itself, Aditya means the sun, and L means Lagrange point. What is the Lagrange point? It is basically, suppose this is the sun and this is the earth, so it is a point in the space where there is no interference between sun and earth. Means the direct energy is there, so they can monitor the sun from that point. Okay, that is called Lagrange point. Okay, L stand for Lagrange, and this was launched in year 2023, more specifically 2nd October 2023. And again, a very important pointer is the launch vehicle. It is PSLV C57. Okay, C25 for the Mars mission, for the Sun mission, PSLV C57. Okay, let's see the manned mission. Manned mission, what does this manned mission means? In which man will be going into the space. Okay, and the name of the manned mission is Gaganyaan. Okay, Gaganyaan means, Yan we have seen it is a spacecraft. Okay, Gagan means space. Okay, so it is basically a spacecraft which is going to carry man into the space. And unofficially India has declared 4 astronauts. The name are Prashant Balakrishnan Nair, Ajit Krishnan, Angad Pratap and Subhanshu Shukla. Okay, for timing, remember this name. This is a very important pointer for your upcoming exam. Okay, Prashant Balakrishnan Nair, Krishnan, Pratap and Shukla. Okay, till now launch is not fixed when it is going to happen, because this is a manned mission. Life is at stake, so it will take some time. The next interplanetary mission is Venus mission. The name of the mission is Shukrayaan. Okay, the Shukrayaan, as you know, Shukr means Venus, so Shukrayaan is the name of the Venus mission. Launch date, again, it is not decided. Okay, so the name of the Venus mission is Shukrayaan. The name of the manned mission is Gaganyaan, and the 4 astronaut name you should remember. And in the Mars mission and Sun mission, you should know the launch vehicle name. That is very important for the upcoming exam. Okay.